Tonight, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions taking on Daniel Jones and the New York Giants.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from Ford Field. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job standing there. Proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Barkley.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Throwing, Jones.
And this nearly an interception right off the bat. An early crisis averted as that winds up incomplete.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Now Jones.
Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. Jones.
A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
First and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Barkley will score. Touchdown, New York.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw here into the hands of Jones.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Goff on third down. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. A'Shawn Robinson, too much to handle that time, gets the sack.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down.
46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Well, this will be caught. It's Isaiah Hodgins. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley.
He's got room at the 30. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball, and if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibbs. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. Gibbs. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Goff.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. 4 yards remain for 2nd down.
Up the middle they go. It's Gibbs. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Gone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Goff.
Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down Lions on a pickup of 13. Here's Goff. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
And the Giants are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Jones.
Well, that's into a sea of bodies. And it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Goff. He completes it to Jones.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. From the 17, Goff, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, it could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. On 2nd and 10, Jones. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Romeo Okwara shooting in there and dropping him for the sack. I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, and those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to him, and I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
Hey, Charles, you give me water. Jeez, Chuck, they cut off the halftime show again. Quicker than anticipated, ready for the start of the 2nd half.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Jones now on first down.
He'll find Hodgins there, complete.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. That one good for 26 and a first down. Barkley, inside handoff. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Barkley. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Looking to throw. Jones. Hard throw. Incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Gano's kick is good. And will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
49 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibbs, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving them a lot to think about.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Jones throw complete here to Waller. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
17 yards and a giant first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. Touchdown, Giants!
Daniel Jones able to connect with Sterling. Detroit's offense ready to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a first down throw. Gone.
Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
10 more there and another first down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gibbs, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now Goff. Looking for Wright, and he finds him. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st. Back to throw. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards, good for a Giant 1st down. Here's a give to Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. A handoff to Barkley. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now Saquon Barkley, and he'll get this down only to about the 46. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 36. They'll run with Barkley. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 123 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Jones. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 1st down, here's Breida. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. And Detroit getting set to go now.
I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And
for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And
the Giants are going to take possession of the football. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Barkley. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. On the run, it's Barkley. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a pickup of 3, but still little work to do on 3rd and goal.